every team has a dashboard. And some people are part of more than one team, so they have multiple dashboards. So the dashboards can be found underneath the Modules tab, under Dashboards. And so when you go there, it'll take you to the dashboard, and there's a form here where you can actually select from the drop-down to select the dashboard that you want to see. Most people do not have as many as I have in my dashboard, in my list. You'll probably only have one or two, but you're going to select the team that you want, and if you click next to that is defaulted, that will become your default one. So if you don't have one set up, that's all you need to do is click on the is defaulted, and it will become your default dashboard. So every team's dashboard is slightly different. Everyone has different needs, so they have slightly different tabs, different layouts on everything that's in there. But there's some key tabs and key information that is similar across all of the sites. And so I just wanted to walk you through some of those. So the first tab that I'm on right now is the new web requests. So these are the web requests that come in from the clinical areas. So they come in throughout the day, in the middle of the night, on the weekend. So they're just submitted by clinical. And so this is where you're going to see them on the dashboard and things that have come in. Some teams have an email notification, but you will also find them on your dashboard. And so one of the things that you want to do every day, when you first start in the day or throughout the day, is check in regularly on the web requests to see if anything new has come in. And so if something has come in and it's a device that you're going to be working on or a work order you're going to be working on, it's really important that you actually click on the work order and assign it to yourself so that everybody on the team knows that you're going to be working on it. And so to be able to assign it to yourself, you're going to want to change it to active and in progress. And then you're going to want to go to the reassign work order, and you're going to select yourself as the person who is going to be taking care of this one. And you're going to save that. And this just lets everyone on your team know that you've already seen it, you're taking care of it, and then they know that somebody's working on it, and they don't have to worry about going in and checking to see if anyone's doing it. And if you hit the refresh button on your dashboard, you'll see that you'll show up in the assigned. So now that it's assigned, it falls off the list. That's the way this dashboard is set up. And it's in progress, and so now it's not there. And then if you're wondering, well, where did it go? Where am I going to see it again? It's been assigned to you, so you're now going to find it under your My Open Assigned Work Orders. So there's a tab here. So everybody has this dashboard within their teams, and this is where you're going to see all the work orders that you've assigned to yourself, or somebody else has assigned to you, or your supervisor has assigned to you. So that's where you're going to find this information. So you can see everything that you're currently supposed to be working on or has been assigned to you. There's also the My Open Created Work Orders, and these are all the work orders that you have opened yourself and you have created. And so this is a good way of being able to see what you're working on, or if you're looking for a work order and you can't remember if you opened one or not, you can quickly look at your My Opened work orders, My Created Work Orders, to see what you've created. You can open the My Assigned to see what's been assigned to you, and it's just a quick way to look for all of yours. It's also important that we don't leave these on there for too long, so as you're working on stuff, remember to go in and close your work orders. Work orders shouldn't be open for a significant amount of time, and if you mistakenly opened a work order and then created a duplicate, just remember to go in and cancel whichever one isn't needed any longer. Another one of the dashboards that's pretty common across the sites is the Unable to Locate. And so this dashboard a lot of the times will just be empty, but this is for the devices where you had a work order, you couldn't find the device, so it was a PM, you were looking for it, you looked everywhere, you couldn't find it, you set it as Unable to Locate. After 6 months, that device is going to pop up on this list, and it's just a reminder to go try looking for it again, and the whole team will see this, it won't just be you. And the other common one is the Risk Management Team dashboard. And so this is going to be the list of all the RM work orders that are open for your team, which this one happens to not have any on this team. But a lot of times we will have lists for a significant amount of time, depending on the types of devices. Sometimes it takes the vendor a really long time to give us some instructions on how to deal with an alert or a recall. So you'll see them there for a while. But this is one way where you can see all the devices on your team that currently have a risk work order that's open on them and pending. Your team will have all sorts of other tabs on your dashboard, so it is important to look at those and see what's on there for your team. If there's information that's missing, talk to your supervisor and see if you can come up with a plan on adding new dashboards or new fields that you need to see on there and improving that and making sure that it is useful for your team.